Hello and welcome to Useless Guides. Today we're going to be streaming some blenders and some RuneScapes. If you've ever heard of those, Blender is an animation and 3D modeling program. I'm going to be using and learning today to make some fun thumbnails and animations for my next video. And Old School RuneScape is a game that hopefully you're familiar with if you're watching this stream. First of all, as you can see, we've got a little animation. If I point the right direction over here, it's the first one I made last night. It took like 45 minutes. A lot of fun, so looking to make a lot more fun stuff today. At the bottom left down here, we've got Blender pulled up so you can see the progress I'll be making. And in the background, we've got Old School RuneScape, which I will be tackling some giant mole today, a little bit of Dharok bombing. If I die, not gonna be much of a surprise, so I'm not paying that much attention. But let's see, let me pop this bad boy out, and we'll get going. Turn my volume up so I can hear my game. There we go. Alright gang, let's get geared up. Nothing too fancy. Oh, music might be a little loud on that. A quick little zerkering and pop on over to Falador. My spade, a little bit. Super strength, super attack. Kwambwan vessel, of course, necessary. A few prayer potions. And anything else? Yeah. That light bulb helmet. There we go. Alright. Main focus is not going to be Dharok's. Might end up doing a little bit of AFK later, because really I want to be focusing on this Blender situation I got going on here, because real excited to learn more and work on this. Arguably the strongest 3D modeling program. Arguably the strongest weapon in the game, the Dharok's Great Axe, known for its high hits and big meaty damage. Alright. Locator orb, you can't forget that. That's actually the secret trick to locating giant mole. If you haven't tried, bring a locator orb down there and use it a few times, and it'll just give you an arrow to exactly where the giant mole is. Has nothing to do with the Falador shield I've got here. And I forgot to up my prayer, so I'm gonna go fix that right up. Looks good. Alright. I got my poison again, in case you guys are wondering what I'm drinking. Always poison. Steer clear of those artificial sugars, though. Some nonsense going on there. Alright, super attack, super strength. I forgot my Bandos God Sword. I'll get it on the next one. Alright, fellas. Let's get to some blending. Alright, fun scene and everything, but I've got something else in mind, so we're gonna have to say goodbye to old friendly farmer Frummond. R.I.P. Not gonna make it. Save it real quick and start anew. Alright guys, got a few ideas for this one. Let's see. What's this? The light? Let's get rid of the light, get rid of the cube, and let's start fresh. First idea I've got... Oh, hold up. Have a square sandwich on me. You know, back in the day, this lady was brutal. She would just pop up, tell you to get a sandwich, and then if you click the wrong one, she just teleports you in the middle of the wilderness. So fuck you, goodbye. Pick the wrong sandwich, it's time to go. How did I pop up? Alright. So, first idea, I'm gonna get my character in here. Let's see, do I want to have him doing an animation where he's talking? Let's see. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm not going to... Ah, throwing mud in my face? Get out of here. What the hell? Perfect timing though, because I gotta choose an animation here. Not woodcutting. Woodcutting in the middle of nothing. Not this. Oh, shaking the old head. Come on, give me something. Oh, shaking it the other way. Scratching the head. Bowing. None of this. None of this. Laughing. That's good. Oh, the wave? The infinite wave? Nah. A little bit of a zesty chop there. Damn, look at that. Look at my boy just swinging this axe like it's nothing. Could make him woodcut like that. That would be hilarious. Alright, that'll do. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, since we have the model exporter plugin, we're gonna shift right click our export animation sequence and export it from the player. We're gonna go over to Blender, and first I think we're going to drop in our buddy here that we just got as a sequence. I'm gonna scroll over to my exporter section, get my new character, export that I just did. And export sequence. Okay. Output. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong section. How foolish of me. Alright, let's see. Models, sequences. That's the one. Alright, so we're gonna drop our guy in here. You will see him appear as a mega giant. I gotta scale him down. Oh my goodness. He's also laying on his back, which is not going to do for us. We should probably do something else in RuneScape, as I'm not going to be able to focus on the giant mole. So he keeps moving around. Let's do some barrows runs. You can't go wrong with a little bit of barrows runs.
Arguably the strongest choice.
Arguably the best choice, yeah, that's fair. Alright. Let's run some wizardry at barrows. Do, 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 do. Let's rotate my boy here. Oh my goodness. Just like that. Let's get him at a nice standing position here. And then we're gonna scale him down. Shoo! So that he fits on the scene. There we go. Looks much better like that.
Oh, no.
Alright, and then just to show you guys, I imported him today with that animation that we were looking at in the game. So check it out. Got him chopping it up. It's exactly what we want. Alright, that's perfect. So, now that we've got him loaded in, we can start working on the other few items that we have.
Oh, you're accidentally discover it.
Dang. Damn, should I bring this guy in here? Maybe I could save him at least. He's got something to do. Oh! Oh, the spinning Slasherton?
Oh!
It's my twin flame staff. There we go.
God.
Big pimpin' for some barrows runs here. Keep the spade. Don't need that. Oh. Alright, hop over to hop over to home telly. Start some casual barrows runs. Something a little bit lower intensity than the old giant mole. Alright, so we got Mr. Boy here, just doing that. I'll just leave him doing that because it's funny. Let's see. Take my ass over to my boy over here. Eat that square sandwich because I forgot to heal. Forgot the blood runes because I'm a doofus. Give me a good chance to heal anyways.
Ah! Holy. Okay.
All right. There we go. Let's get some funny animation on my wizard here. Oh, shooting the bow.
Holy shit. Psychotic.
Let's see. Come on. Come on. Oh, that looks like magic.
more.
Oh, that is definitely magic right there. There, I'll use that one. Save that. Alright. Back to old Barrows, boys. It's the best horse kind. Chestershire Field horses are the best. It's an objective thing. I don't need to justify that statement. Chester Horseshire Fields, I believe they're referred to as. Got some Bwangies in the chat. Can't go wrong with a bit of Bwange. Some people like to sip the Bwange, some people smoke the Bwange, and some eat it outright. Eating the Bwange, yes, sweetheart. Like it's nothing. Fellas, I am such a pro at this goddamn RuneScape game that I forgot my Gommel's hilt too. Such a pro. I have my own video about this item. That's why I make videos, actually. It's because I forget everything. Yeah, damn, that's a little loud, isn't it? Come on, Twin Flame Staff. Control yourself. Alright. Got my wood cutting lad. I want to bring in an environment to my blend now. How to make Blender take 5 times longer than it should. Play RuneScape. Nothing. I'm never coming here again. Alright, let's quickly re-gear and go right back in. Alright, let's get an environment now for our situation. So we're actually going to open up another program. I'm not going to pull it up on the screen because that would just take up too much of the situation we got going on here. But if you're curious, I'm opening a program called Quodat, which is going to allow me to export old school RuneScape environments into Blender as .dtfi or some shit like that. Like I said, guys, super noob at this game. But or at this Blender stuff, but I'm getting into it and I'm liking it a lot. Hopefully you enjoy the content that's coming. If anybody ever forgets their farming runs, keep that little image in your mind, because that is what will happen if you don't. Straight to the fire, just like old Farmer Frummin. Okay, my other program just opened up here, so I'm going to get a new scene made for him. Let's see, I actually kind of like this wall object I have, but I'm going to see if I can't find an alternative that does not exactly copy the animation I've already made. Remember guys, when you get to Torag, do not pray. He is a pussy. There is no point. Weak little bitch boy. Whoa! Torag's hammers have double hit splats now? Whoa, I might have to reconsider my position. I'm gonna have to make a video on that. What the hell? They can't just update the game without me knowing. balls I want. Come on, give me something good. Oh, there's something up. Something happened when I was pulling this. For some reason, I've got 2 images. Gotta restart my exporting program. Get right back into it. Going over to old Greasy Guthin. See what he's got for me. Did I forget the fucking gomels again? What do I need? What do I need to fucking remind me of this?
Don't forget the goggles.
Yeah, don't forget your gomels hilt, guys, because I will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, it's not a bad wall. Might use that. Stack it up a little bit. Old brick wall, never hurt nobody. Import is still. Alright. I'm like, why am I having to restart these fucking barrels runs midway through? Oh yeah. No goddamn Gami hilt. What's up, Zubat? Great to see you here. TF2 stream win. Honestly, you probably see a TF2 animation out of me before I stream that game. That might be fun. Fucking addicted to this Blender stuff. So addicted that I can't remember how to play fucking RuneScape right. Just honestly not abnormal. It's a good reason my character or my YouTube name is UselessXD. It's because I'm constantly forgetting how to play this game. Even though I have 300 collective days. It's all bank standing, I swear. Did you see they updated Torag to have double hitting? TF2 is free to play on Steam. Yeah, I have it. I'm down to play it with you, but as far as streaming it, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable enough with the game. But it actually might be funnier if I'm just terrible and we stream it. You trying to play some today? Alright, let's bring in this wall here. Let's go to my directories, quote app models, wall, .obj, and slide that bitch in there. Look at that big ass wall. That is not the wall I was thinking of. Not the wall I was thinking of. But I like it. Let's get a new one in there. Import. Another OBJ. We got this wall here. Boom! This is what I'm talking about. Alright, so everything you import in here just has to get scaled down to a hilarious degree. So, I'm going to start with that. I don't even see... Not sure why it's not showing me the option to scale this down. It should be the first thing it tells me. Just got off work. Dude, Dharok axe would be such a cool woodcutting axe. Like 99 woodcutting required. Chops down regular trees with one chop guaranteed. Super useful. Alright, we're going in the tunnels, boys. Can also get, probably can get some interesting elements here from barrows. So I'm just gonna export some of these doors and the barrows chest while I'm here. Yep, get that chest. Boom. Yoinked. Absolutely yoinked that model. And I get the double doors. You think I'm playing? Yoink and yoink. It's gonna be a double export there. Just getting off work at 12 o'clock. Is that the dream or what? What the hell? Yo, Dharok, calm down. I didn't know you were hiding in there. Also not getting the usual options when I import stuff here for some reason, so I'm just going to delete this object and try that again. Bring in that wall. Boom. It's fucking massive. Scale. There's usually a little tool that pops up when you select an item. Let's go. What the heck? It's the first time I've had any stupid ass issue like this. What the hell? Come on now. I guess I can just shrink it like this. Oh. Not exactly what I was trying to do. Let's make it all 0.1, I guess. Alright. Shrinking this wall in a very manual way. Can I move it at least? No? What is going on? I might need to start a new Blender project, guys. Something's up with this one. Can I rescale my boy? No? Okay. Alright. No worries. I'm just gonna restart Blender. I think when I opened up that new tab, it messed up the new blend I was working on. Oh, fellas, what do we have here? Yoink! Not shit. Let's go. So you never know when I'm gonna actually play the game, or if I'm gonna switch back over to Blender. Got class in an hour. Bruh. It's a busy man. Damn! Yeah, that was good. That was a good get 'em you got there. Alright, Dharok, take one of these, you bastard. Alright, fellas. Back to the old... Oh! Blender, my source kind of changed a little bit. Blender. There we go. Back at it. That's what I need 2 monitors for, like badly. Right. It's not really useful. No, really, this is not useful. Like, actually, if you can believe it. Bro, those classes. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand your situation. Fuck that. Ryan, are you like actually asking if I am useful XP? Because that's just my homie. I liked his videos a lot, and when he stopped making them, I was like, yo, I can do that. And then I did, so here we are, all together now. You were there on the Morrowind stream anyways, so you got to hear me from about a year ago. Coast Guard? I might get you out of those classes. Also, it'd get you out of work. Quick little Coast Guard run. Alright. Alright, now that we're starting fresh, I think everything's fixed. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I swear that last time, it was a glitch. I'm not bad. It was a glitch. I am bad, but it was also a glitch. Alright, let's get my boy here loaded in. Where we at? There's so many files, I need to put them all in the right place. There it is. Okay. Jesus, the Barrows music is going absolutely nuts right now. Just, it's hyping me up to get into that Varric battle here. Alright, come on. Okay. Alright, so the model, the animation we're working on today, Useless, bringing it back, boys! Yes, sir. Starting from scratch. Definitely, I'm more focused on this animation stuff, ever since I started learning about it a couple days ago. So I think you're gonna see a lot more of that from me than you might have expected. Oh, hold up. Sorry, guys. I did just pray against Torag's first attack. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Do not pray against Torag. As you'll see. What the fuck? He's gonna kill me. Oh, I'm looking this up. This is unacceptable. When did they update this man? He's gonna kill me. I cannot. Oh, I made it. Here we go. You see that? Woo! That shit was close. Torag. They changed him. They must have made him a fucking boss. God damn. It's a whole shtick. My whole shtick is not praying against him. Like, now he's gonna kill me. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. Same stuff. Settled uses. If Settled, yeah. I saw Settled had a video about like, with his thumbnails with the lighting and shit like that, and I didn't see it from there. I was just curious how I could make my first long form video, and I started getting into making thumbnails, and I thought, damn, my thumbnails are weak. How are they getting them to look so good? Because I saw someone had a thumbnail that had light, like a text that was emitting light that was glowing on a player, and I was like, damn, that looks really cool. I want to learn how to do that. So I started learning that a couple days ago, and so far we've got that animation that's just been on loop in the top left, which took me like 45 minutes to make last night, but it was really fun. And looking to get a lot more into this. Flower the boy! Grinding with the tile man. Yeah. The 3D animation is exactly what I'm talking about. Deathmatch with Dharok. Dude! It's gonna be every time I fight him now. It's gonna be an actual struggle. Alright. Let me get over to Blender and actually import something. What? Stream? Oh, I lost connection and then reconnect. Sorry about that, guys. Can't tell you what happened there, but I'm back. Should I just do Slayer, guys? This is taking up too much of my brain bandwidth. Like, Barrows is pretty AFK and all, but there's a lot of clicking involved. Really should be doing something less interactive if I'm gonna be yo, watch out! If I'm gonna be making this animation, because I am distracted as a motherfucker. Alright. Let's bring in my woodcutting boy, because that's the first thing that we want to activate on the animation. So let's go to my Blender. Environment, no, not environment, export. My dot room light. They make this so easy, guys. Alright guys, can I get some input here? You guys want to see me doing barrows, or do you want to see me doing something more AFK? Because I really want to get into this animating stuff, but I'm constantly distracting myself over here. Can make my hair start levitating. That's not impossible. Zubat, my boy, thank you for the input. Alright, fact of the matter is, guys, before I even start the animations, I need a barrows drop. It's an addiction. Why do you think I've killed this shit hundreds and hundreds of times on multiple accounts? Run it back. No HP? I actually probably should get HP. Torag is looking to be more of a threat these days. Kind of bulked up. It's like a after high school glow up for Torag or something. He heard me talking shit. I think that's what it was. He saw my video. He was like, whoa. Am I really that much of a laughingstock? Yes. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my channel, check out shorts, check out OSRS, Barrows, Infinite Prayer Hack. It's definitely gonna help you out every time you guys need to do barrows. Don't forget your Gommel's hilt too, because I fucking do. All right. Damn, I've got so many tabs open. What the hell? This is unacceptable. Yeah, I don't need paint. I've got this already saved. Wow, see, wow. Yeah. You guys saw that. I didn't even know what happened. I was just over here and then my hair started floating. Motherfucker, guys. Can I log in? Oh, that is where it goes. The model exporter plugin. Great. Great. Once I get this streamlined, guys, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. Over here in my .runelite files where I don't need to be. Jesus. What the hell? I'm trying to import my guy. He was the woodcutting boy. It was so easy to import. Thank you, love. Fucking car parts. Yo! Someone's got a moped over here. Chad. Look at old Chad over here. It's my hero right now. I'm exporting his model. He's achieved what I can only hope to accomplish one day. A pet in this goddamn game. Alright, okay. Oh, that's where they're going. Son of a bitch, no wonder. There it is. There it is. Holy crap. Alright, what do we got my guy? We got my guy casting some magic. That'll be cool. So what we're gonna try to do when we get him casting. Got any pets? Hell no, dude! Look at my boss kill counts. They're not that high, but no pets? Come on. Can a brother get lucky? Alright. Boss kills. I've got 260 barrels. Where is my little Dharok? Where is he? I've got 53 Daggy Prime kills. 271 Daggy Rex kills, which I was there. I was there when my boy got a fucking Dagannoth Prime pet while we were killing him together. Salty as a motherfucker. Still. I'll never forgive you, Tim. Dagannoth Surprise, I got 84. 100 General Grardor. It's a 1 in 3,000 drop rate, but come on. Come on. 112 Giant Moles. No pet. 12 Hespori. No pet. Cowfight Queen. I've killed it 31 times on this account, 256 times on my other account. Nothing. King Black Dragon. Nothing. Krill. 87 kills. Nothing. 189 Royal Titans. My favorite boss in the game. Not shit. Except for this bad boy. Look at that. Woo! Welcome to the Twin Flame Staff. Best weapon in the game, fellas. Alright. We're gonna try one more Barrow's chest. If I'm not lucky, fuck it. We're just gonna go to some Slayer, and then I need to lock in on this Blender animation because I am slacking, boys. I'm slacking. Let's rotate Mr. McMeme over here. Mr. McMeme. Wood cutting with that giant axe of his. Let's scale him down to a reasonable size. Boom, something like that. And then let's see him do his little thing, because that's funny. Yeah! Alright. Alright, we're right back to where we started on the last one, except this time we can actually edit the sizes and positions of the things that we are importing. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this wall in here from our last one. Let's get that wall.obj. Whoops, I imported it as a sequence. That is not necessary. When I do it as a sequence, it comes in sideways. Anyone familiar with Blender, let me know why that's happening, but if not, it's no biggie. I can just flip them up. Let's go to Quotat, drop in our wall. Quotat is a... No way. It's doing it again. Oh, maybe I can't rescale while the animation is playing. Maybe that's what it is. Yep. That's what it was. That was my mistake. If you can imagine a rookie make a mistake. Who knows? Who knows? Boom. Alright. So that's a decent start. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of how this works. There's a camera over here. I'm gonna move it in front of my character, and then I'm gonna angle it so that when so you can kind of see the direction that the camera is looking in is that square. If I turn it and then flip it, I can get it to look dead on at my guy, and then I'm going to rotate it a little bit more. And if I want to, if I want to test the camera to make sure it can see what I need it to see, I right click it and click set as active camera. If you want to get out of the active camera, you simply rotate the camera and then you can get right out of it. And then this rendering has no light source, so if I were to render it right now, it would come out completely dark, I'm pretty sure. So check this out. I'm going to switch it to render mode. Yeah, you can see literally nothing. So what we are going to do is, after it's done having conniptions, we're going to add a light source, which is going to provide a shadow onto the wall behind us. So I'm going to turn it back on so I can see a little bit of something. I'm going to click up here, click add. I'm going to add, I could add a sun as a light source, but that would cause too much light, and I don't want that kind of a light. So I'm going to add a light point. I'm going to take the light point, I'm going to move it up and over here so that the shadow is cast upon my character and from behind the camera. It doesn't really matter where the light's coming from too much. I'm just trying to show you guys how this works. Now that we have the light source, I can go down here and change the data on it, showing it to be different colors and different intensities. So let's go down to the data on this. We're going to change the light color to be purple. Let's make a purple light so that our character is backlit by a really neat purple light, and the power is going to be kind of high. We're going to change it to rendered mode so that we can see. Exposure is going to be pretty high. Check that out, guys. It's already looking cool. So you see the shadow of my character in the background, the light's coming from over here. Check it out, you can move it around. This is the light source, so wherever the light source is coming from is the shadow is going to be on the opposite side of the player to the light source. So check that out, guys. That is a fun little intro to how this works. I'm going to turn my guy here, I'm going to move him, and I'm going to give him a tree to chop. And what's fun, I'm actually going to go in the game and give him a tree instead of finding it on one of my programs. So if I can examine any item in the game, it's pretty cool. You can actually export it with this model exporter plugin that I've got over here. So I've got that dead tree over there, export model dead tree. I'm going to go back to Blender and I'm going to give a dead tree to my good buddy UselessXD over here. Alright, let's drop a .obj in. We exported it from our model exporter, so it's going to go into our Blender file, environment exporter, and then we're going to go to output and my models folder. So go back to models and get the dead tree and drop it in here. It's just going to be a simple image with no animation attached. What's funny, like I said earlier, when you bring items in from old school RuneScape, they are incredibly large. So whenever this thing pops up, it's going to be comedically big. I'm not sure if it read my import there because I'm not seeing the tree. So I'm going to try that one more time. Import obj, which is just an object, dot, got my dead tree, and import. It's not taking the dead tree for some reason, so we're just going to pick a different dead tree. It's not a big deal. Export model tree. Alright, I've got the tree. Easy as that. File, import obj, and we're just going to do the regular tree that I just got. Oh, that's right. That's why, guys. I was importing a .mtl, which is the incorrect format for what we're using here. So I'm gonna scale this tree down with the transform tool. The transform tool allows you to rotate, move, and scale your objects. So it's really helpful for things that you need to do multiple adjustments to. That being said, it does not allow you to resize the same like aspect ratio. Oh, check it out, boys! Look at that. Oh, all right. Now we're gonna move it over here. Now that he's got his tree, and we're gonna see how it. Oh, boom. That's contact right there, fellas. All right. So as far as a basic render goes, sorry I haven't been looking at chat. Blender. I know her. Let's see. Useless XD. He said a rude thing. Blender. I hardly know her. Oi, bruv. You want me to blender? Alright, so quickly we're going to click render animation here, and you guys aren't going to see what's going on in my computer until it's done rendering. That's just because it doesn't look very good when it's creating the render in the first place. But once it's fully oh damn, this is gonna be cool. Once it's fully done, you guys will be able to see the fully animated thing where it does not take too many or too few it's not too low FPS. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm actually gonna scale up this wall we have in the background a little bit because I noticed in the render I could actually see a little bit of blackness behind him, so we're just going to fix that up a little bit. A fun thing that I saw in a video that I'm gonna try here is that you can actually highlight your character a little bit with a white light. So we're going to add another light point. We're going to put it directly beneath my character, and when he renders in the animation, he's going to have a little bit of a underglow, which is going to be pretty cool. Let's put it in here, and we're going to give it a little bit of, oh yeah, check that out, guys. Give it some more power and a little bit of exposure, and we're going to move it up here so my guy has a little bit of glow on him. There we go. Alright, so when we see this rendered, it's only going to be a few frames, but that doesn't really matter because it's just a repeating animation. Alright, rendering animation, guys. Let's finish that Barrows chest, Barrows run while we render this animation, and then we'll start out on some Slayer while we focus up on our actual goal, which is going to be making a short intro for my first long form video. And I say long form probably with air quotes because it's about 4 minutes long. I was just wanting to get my feet wet with some thumbnail making and Blender animation. So I'm looking to get more into lengthier videos and maybe some more interesting topics. Carol down. Moving on, let's get to Guthin. Arguably the strongest brother, as he has nearly unlimited healing potential if not praying. You cannot just fight this man with no prayer, as he'll just stay alive forever. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's see what the progress of this is. Oh, perfect. Looks like we are all set, and I can show you guys what we have worked on in the last like 5 minutes. So we're going to replace this one that I've been showing you guys. Oh, you know what? Let's keep the theme of let's keep the theme of having some text to remind you of what to do, or some motivational text. So first I'm going to show you guys the animation we made. Yeah, it's very basic, but this is what I'm talking about and what we are looking to do. With the rest of the stream today. Switching this over, window, to the new Blender animation that we've made, and that is going to be going now. So there you go, brand new animation made in just a few minutes, and it's got shadows, it's got lighting, it's got a tree, it's got my dude chopping with a Dharok's axe, and that's just very basic and very simple, easy, showing you guys what we're going to be doing for the rest of the stream today. Before I get going, like I said, I'm going to finish up this run here, and I'm going to get some coffee, and we'll get right back into it. If you guys have any suggestions or cool stuff that you guys want to see me make, or whatever, really, I'm open to just playing around with this, because I'm finding it to be a lot of fun, and the more I mess with it, the better I get. So happy to take your ideas and make them a reality if you guys want to see something funny. Think of stuff, post it in the chat. After I open up this chest, I'm going to grab some coffee, use the bathroom, and then I'll come back, get some Slayer going, and then we're going to lock into the blending. I'm going to blend it right up, boys. Thank you, Flower. I'm glad you like... Oh, look at this. Guys, if you haven't seen yet, Torag has gotten a serious update. Like, this is definitely going to be the topic of my next video. Well, I guess you didn't see. But Torag hits twice every time he swings now. Just like the dual Makalakas, or whatever the fuck the dual weapon that everybody's using now is. Torag got a serious upgrade. He nearly killed me on the last run. He's no joke anymore. Which actually makes my other video even funnier, because it's irrelevant now. You used to not have to pray at all against Torag because he had such a low accuracy. But even with the low accuracy, now that he's hitting twice, he's kind of dangerous. He hits for like 18s pretty much constantly. Nothing! Alright. I'm going to teleport out. Get to a nice little city in this lovely little game called RuneScape that we play. Hop on over to a little used bank and bank stand while you guys watch my little guy cut a tree and I go get some coffee. Poison! Poison, poison, poison. I don't drink coffee. I'm clean. Let's see. We are going to get a Slayer task from... Actually, we might not need one. Let's see. What does old Slayer helmet say? Fire Giants. That's perfect. Alright, boys. This is great. We're going to have the perfect AFK task. You know what? On top of on top of having that little animation playing, I'm gonna do a little fun animation on my character while you guys, while I go get that poison and take a piss. Yeah, perfect. Oops, I am killing a perfectly good human here. Never did anything to me. Let me get the detached camera, and then the creator kit for old school RuneScape. Alright, great. Great. Don't know how to use the creator kit yet, but I heard that it was helpful for creating stuff, so we are going to get that. We're going to get the Fashionscape plugin, just in case I need to create some characters for some actions that I don't feel like gearing up for. Alright. Run like a monkey, turn your whip into a scythe, and transmog your gear. Yeah, I probably should get transmog. Okay. Alright. Fellas. We are here now. We're going to put a little animation on, and I will be right back. Oh, I'm falling. What the hell? Detached camera. I don't even know how this works. Can I just right shift click and detach the camera? You guys know how to use the detached camera plugin? If you do, then just, you know, let your brother know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some poison. And we're back. All right. I've got some great suggestions in the chat. We're looking at a furry RuneScape X-rated animation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that with what we've got on our plate today, but I will surely think about it a lot. A lot. Alright, let's get my Slayer task going, and then we're gonna go over to the old Chasm of Fire, fight some fire giants, some quick games, and then we can focus on our animation here. I don't even want to bring my Tome of Fire, it's unnecessary. About to kill him too fast, really. That's everything I need. See, the Twin Flame Staff, cheat code for Slayer. You don't even need to know what the monsters are weak to. Boom. I don't even need to use like super good spells. I'll just bring the Chaos Gauntlets. I'm a genius. Got 23,000 Chaos Runes to use. Why not? Alright. Boom, boom, bop, boom. Alright. Home teleport. Head over to the south thing. Harpoon fishing, but you catch a subscribe button? That's good. Shit. That's not bad. I like that idea. Keep going. Can actually do that. I'm definitely going to do a fishing thing. I'll let you guys in on what I'm trying to do. I plan on making a few instances where the first one is my character being like, yo, let's see. My character hits him with, you know, today we're covering this and that. Blank, blank. Welcome to Useless Guides, right? And then an animation's gonna start. And I'm kind of thinking it starts with my character looking dead on. There's like a area behind him, and he's like, I don't know if he's waving or if he starts waving halfway through, and then the camera pans and it turns over to another instance, kind of like the one I have up on the screen right now, where there's a guy woodcutting, except it's gonna be in a forest, like a small like instance forest. And then we're gonna pan over to a guy fishing, just like basically just really low level stuff. Guy woodcutting, guy fishing, and then we're gonna do a guy cooking. So we got woodcutting, fishing, cooking, and farming. So cooking on a fire and farming it up. So those are the basic ones I'm trying to get. Like I said, I'm still learning this stuff, so it should be fun to get a basic animation going here. Let's quickly teleport over to the Chasm of Fire and jump down the well, and we'll be all set. Now it's possible that I stop slaying in the middle of this because there are lots of elements that I might need from the game. So, oh, that's where I'm going, the Giants Den. Quick walk over to the Giants Den. Alright, Blender. Blender, come back. Alright, so file, save as, we're gonna save this one, just BH woodcutting purple. Boom. Alright, let's start a brand new one. Doop. Delete the cube, delete the light source, keep the camera, and move over to the Giant's Den. Interesting. I'm gonna grab some elements from in here, that's for sure. Sheesh. Okay. So the first thing we've got is we're gonna animate me saying hi to the old camera. My usual fit. Oh, it messes up my hair. Can't have it missing. Okay. Alright guys, it's going to be a lot more interesting if I actually don't play RuneScape, funnily enough. It's going to be more interesting if I use RuneScape as a tool for this animation creation. Alright, let's gear up and what my character wants to look like. I'm going to have his nice cape, his nice hat, his nice... he's got his Jordans, of course, and the Barrows gloves. And... boom. Alright. All set there. Now I want to have him wave. Let's get to the wave animation. There it is. Alright, now we're gonna export the sequence. Now we're going to go back to Blender, bring in my guy, import shape key, go to models, sequences, the one I just exported, and we're going to insert useless over here. He's gonna pop up as one big motherfucker. Boom. Alright, start with the rotations. Let's do this in the nicer place. Let's go to Draenor. Everyone's favorite. Scale my buddy down here to regular size. Alright, so we've got him there. He fits in the camera. And I'm actually going to compare his size to another thing that... there it is. We're going to compare his size to this. That's perfect. So we basically have him at the perfect size. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's give him a nice willow tree to chop. Nice willow tree. And let's give him an environment that we create. But first of all, we're going to do the intro where it's just my guy waving at the camera. So I'm going to get a scene behind him. Probably just a small area is what would be best. Bless you. Let's upsize this because it's actually mostly what I'm doing now. Oops, let's get the chopping animation sequence as well on my guy. Got stuck doing that. Which one is the regular wood cutting? Really rename these animations instead of just numbers. Not that. There we fucking go. Alright. Let's give him an atmosphere. To load up the environment exporter. Alright, environment exporter working fine. Let's get some objects in here. Actually just get the ground, I think. Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay. I'm going to location search. Take me over to Draenor. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to get some areas in here. Let's export this. You guys are going to love this. Export. Open up Blender. Insert a file. This is going to be great. We're just going to... drop in this. There it is. All right. Boom. Now watch as Blender becomes RuneScape in the blink of an eye. You're gonna have to change the rendering type to rendered in order to display the actual colors of the area that you've imported. Alright. Alright, now let's move it over here. Oh shit. I've shrunk it instead. Not the move. Alright, let's move it over here. That's a pretty good place for my character to be, actually. This useless island. Let's add a sun. It's looking a little dark here. Let's brighten up the place. Boom. Put it up in the sky. And let's move it right over here. We want a little bit of a shadow. We want to have an angle, so we're going to rotate the sun a bit. Like that. Shadow's going behind us. Perfect. Now let's pick the character up and just move him to touch the ground a bit. And what we're actually going to do is I'm going to try something I haven't tried before, which is to edit a large portion of what we have here. It thinks I'm trying to edit this, but I'm not. Oh, it's all attached. There we go. Alright. So what was kind of funny is we're actually going to just destroy everything here. Alright. Got everything. Just dissolve everything. I'm trying to delete everything. It does not like to delete. Alright, undo all that. This does not satisfy. I think I need to slow up this animation. I wonder if I can just slow it up. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, so I can make it work. Cool. We're just extending the timing on this animation here so that we can get it to slow down a bit. It's a little bit fast for what we're trying to do. So we're gonna slow it up. It's about twice as fast as we want it. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah. Okay. So it was about twice as fast as it needed to be, and we've corrected that. Aerial fishing animation, but when you throw the bird, it cuts to the plane hitting the tower. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm always down for a little bit of controversial animation. Pillory guard showing up at the exact right time to lock my ass up. Look at this. Look at this fucking wimp. I'm just gonna ignore him. Keep chopping trees. Like I give a fuck. Alright. Got my guy over here. We still need to move these out a little bit further, unfortunately. But it's not really that big a deal. Zoom out here. There we go. Even it all out. Boom. Okay. Let's see how the wave looks now. Perfect. Alright. Slowed up the wave. So, getting back into it. This old dude saying hello there. That's nice of him. Let's fly over to a different part. Let's fly over here. Is this one I just did? I need to name these. Fishing out the old subscribe button. Come on, Blender, load it up. Oh, there he is. The old rotation. Line them up, size them down. You know the drill by now. Size him down and bring his ass over here. Let's actually match him up to the other existing one. There we go. Alright, let's move him over. That dude's just flying across the world. Alright. There we are. I want to be that close. Now I want to be able to see my guy. There we go. Alright, let's put him in front of a nice little tree. Turn him around. Ba-bam. Boom. Let's get a animation of me fishing with a harpoon now. Let's see.
Is Kino still 3:30?
Mm-hmm. Just have my character completely stabbing the water instead of fishing. You fucking idiot. It's doing the wrong animation. Shooting a bow. Yeah. That's a fun one. Let's rename that one to Despair. Alright, fishing animation. Let's go. Where are we at? That's like net fishing. Come on. Come on. Let your boy harpoon. Let the boy harpoon. Come on. Look at this. I'm just trying to hit the harpoon. I'm just trying to get a harpoon.
Boy harpoon?
Fuck it. I'm going to the fishing guild. Maybe that'll give me better luck. My character is constantly falling on his face. Please. Please just make the animation. I think the hardest part of this one might actually be the camera flying. So I'm gonna, instead of doing the animation, I'm gonna do a flying camera that flies over multiple areas of this city. Because I couldn't get the city to work last time, now it did. And I like that. Export model duck. Give me that. Give me the duck. Now give me harpoon fishing. Some ridiculous animations. Almost. Almost harpooning. Oh. Fucking laying down. I'm gonna name that one Bedtime. That one's funny. Oh! I'm gonna name that one Wake Up. Come on, the fishing animation is way down here. What the hell? What's funny is yeah. Let's rename this one to yes, and rename this one to no. Thinking. Oh, now we've got all the emotes. Woodcutting, of course, again. Got all the woodcutting animations. Where's the fishing? Is the glass blowing? Come on. Probably look this up, but The fuck is that? This is the stanky leg. Look at this. I got the stanky leg animation. I like the lean. Fletching, come on. It's got to be fishing coming soon. I've seen every animation we've got. Come on. It's like a respectful kneel. This is like a really fast one? Huh. This one's hilarious. Sweetheart, look at this.
Ooh, doggy.
Use the restroom. Alright. I really like the crawl. I really like the crawl. There's definitely going to be some usage of the crawl going on here. What's up, guys? If you don't know what we're up to right now, we are working on animating a intro for my first 16:9 video, which is just a regular YouTube format. So stay tuned if you want to see how this turns into a full-on animation later. 12-hour first video. It's gonna take me 12 hours just to get fucking started. Let's see. Let's put my camera over here, and we're gonna get a fishy boy over here. But first, we gotta find the fishing animation, and we've been working on that for a minute now. The fuck? Come on. Some regular fishing. That looks like lobster fishing. Almost. But that's cleaning stuff. What the hell? What the hell is my guy doing now?
Woo!
What the hell? Yeah! That thing's growing. Must have had those 3 ingredients. Holy shit! I've had the 3 ingredients! I'm going too hard! Ah! There's a flying animation. I've seen every animation in the game except for fucking fishing. 618. You telling me I passed it? Nope, I didn't. It's just not there. The internet says the code is 618. This one's hilarious. It's just me sinking into the ground. Oh, shit! This one looks great. Look at this. Whee! Oh. Yo, my character's... must have activated detached camera. My character's going. Oops. Player, come back. Fuck. Let me do a quick relog. Fucking made my character disappear. Bro, I ain't trying to come back. There he is. Trying to hide. You're just gonna have to use a different animation. It's taking way too long to find the fishing animation. Like, what? Anything but fishing. Come on. It's so close to fishing. Wood cutting again. Pranked. Sort of a horrible jape am I being played on. What in the world, guys? I love the heroic stance, though. That's fun. stuck on this stupid stance. Oh, guys, this is killing me. I'm just trying to find one animation. 7401. I can try 7401. What kind of sick joke is this? It's not there. Some sick, disgusting joke. $11.93 is 1G fishing. Nope, not there. The world does not want me to make this goddamn video. I'm just trying to get a quick animation. I'm gonna have to phone a friend at this point. This is terrible. Highly tedious finding this image or code. It's pretty close. Let's make the other part. Hopefully somebody lets me in on what that code is. It's Pretty annoying. Can't find it right now. What else do I want to do? I want to be hammering, so I want to do some smithing animation. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Got it. Let's get an anvil imported. Let's throw an anvil into Draenor, even though it doesn't belong. Could just put a whole building in here, that would be fun.
Fishing rod fishing 0622. Lobster pot fishing 0619.
What?
0622 fishing rod 0619 lobster 0618 harpoon.
Yeah, they don't show up in the list, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been looking at codes and they just don't show up, which is annoying. And then this program is fucking obnoxious because every time I go down on the list, it goes down on the fucking axis. And now it's got, like, this program is so annoying. Like, it's got glitches where it has multiple things at once opened up. Quodet. Found a nice list of some animations that are showing up. That's good. I could just drop this anvil into the ground over here. It doesn't need to make sense. Import object. Oh, let's pause everything first. Import object. Let's get. camera going here. Oh shit. I accidentally just imported like 20 of my guy. It might destroy the whole thing. Damn, dude, you just started that corrupted gauntlet grind. Fucking 230 kills is nuts. I know you said it took you a few to get your first kill. I still haven't. The fucking prison. You got that twin flame staff already? And the prayer scrolls from the Titans? Don't remember if you went to the Titans before locking in CG, but it's definitely helpful. Sorry about the delay on the render, guys. I imported a shit ton of stuff by accident, and it might just crash the whole thing, so hopefully not. The least I can do is go fishing over here. So can I get my active sequence? That would be so nice. Oh, that might have worked. I don't know how long my blender is going to take to load this. It's a huge blunder. Fuck. Not responding? We're just going to wait. I knew it as soon as I pressed enter on that one. Damn, that KD took a turnaround. Very nice. Wish I could just undo this fucking action. Blender, no. Why? Why are you dying? I only killed you. God dang it. Wouldn't take me that long to restart. It's just, would rather not. I mean, I will. Oh, I pressed enter again. I'm killing the program.
I'm gonna
You're gonna lose it over there. Silk Song!
The fucking controller died as I was about to be off.
Oh, no. Look at that temperas. Let's get that little guy in my model cache. Why not? You got any pets, Flower? Let's see. Your account's far further ahead than mine is. 1,000 barrows? I hope you have a green barrows log, bro. That's crazy. 1,000? Damn, guys. Unfortunately, I might have to quickly restart this animation. I'd rather not, but it's my own bad. I fucking imported something that it can't handle on accident. So a restart might be inevitable. It's not asking me if I want to restart the program. It's just infinitely loading, which is just as annoying. May as well pull up this other program I've got that I'm getting the files from so you guys can see. Window capture, we're looking at quote. You missing the Carol's quotes? Oh yeah. Dude, that would be such a nice green log to have, but it is so not worth going just for the carols. Let's see, we are trying to delay quote. Boom. Alright guys, so I'm putting this up on the screen so you guys can get a little bit more insight into what I'm dealing with. Looks like for you guys, nothing's happening on Blender, but it is just infinitely loading for me, so I kind of fucked it. I don't know how long I should wait, wondering if it's going to turn back on, but oh well. Saucy, my boy. Just a nice, relaxing fishing stream. I was never working on anything at all. Damn, I'm really just gonna have to restart this program. It's killing me. Oh well. Last ditch effort. I'm gonna use the bathroom. If it's not back on when I get back, then we're just gonna fully restart. No big deal. Well, unfortunately, guys, we're gonna have to restart the blend. There is no waiting for it to respond. We've been waiting for long enough. Run it back. Everybody loves restarting from scratch. And I'm one of them. I just love doing that. I hate when my progress is saved and I can continue from where I left off. Ruins the experience. Blender environment output. Let's get Draenor back in this bitch. Boom. Welcome back, Draenor. Slide over here. Slide over here. Boom. File. Import. Let's get my boy in here. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Mr. Useless. Sequences from today. I'm looking for... Damn, I'm not sure which one I'm looking for. Oh, 8, 11. I think that might be it. Alright, there's useless. Nope, that's the woodcutting one, so we are still going to use him, but we're going to oh, shoot. Let's put him to the side for now, after we line him up. Doot doot. Perfect. Now let's shrink him down to a reasonable size. Like way down. And let's move him to where he belongs. Which is... oh, he's tiny. Let's move over here. Scale him up. Scale him up a bit more. Move him again. Alright, perfect, perfect. Back one over here. Go down here with them. Oh, my guy has no hat on. What? Kraken squirrel. Dude! Fucking loaded with pets. You know, I will borrow them. I'd let you have him back. Just borrow him for a quick little bit. Alright, let's rotate my guy, get him facing the tree again. Get right back to where we were before this whole thing crashed. Moving forward, moving down a touch, right there. Play the animation. The animation is a bit fast, so we're gonna go to the animation station. We're gonna zoom in. Go over here, and we're gonna double the length of it. So, actually, I'm just gonna take it out to the 15 and make it a double step animation to extend the length of it. Alright. Now let's see what it looks like. End it at 60 and start from the beginning. Oh. It only chops once. Am I gonna have to duplicate this? Interesting. Interesting. There we go. Created an animation. 3. All right. There we go. Got him chopping the whole way. All right. Character 1 done. Let's put the original character over here. Doing his signature wave. And this time, we're going to try to get him to... Not chop tree. Is that the one? I'll try to get him not to crash the whole thing. Oh, dude, the bone squirrel is crazy. Haven't been getting much fishing done out here. Let's run it right back. Let's go to a nicer place to fish at. One of our favorite towns in the game, Old Catherby. Exclusive to members only. If anybody remembers back in the day, this is the spot. This is where you fish sharks for days. I bet so many people got 99 fishing here before any benefit was actually gotten out of it. People go out there and get 99s before skill capes came out. No skill cape bonuses. It's all about the grind. The good old days. Nobody gave a fuck if they got drops, recognition, perks, nothing. Just about gaming. Achievement diary stage. Very nice. Progressing. Alright, looks like that loaded in. And let's see. That is the Dharok axe woodcutting guy, which I don't want. I'll just get my guy waiting. It's great. I named these animations and their names don't save. Maybe I should click the save animation names button. Get useless out there. Got a new sequence to add. Import sequence. This time it will not crash the game. Alright. Got waving useless coming in. Taking his sweet time. I'm sure that this render is not going to take all day. There he is. Big boy Useless coming in. Let's straighten him up. Once again. Scoop. Just like that. Make sure you got good posture. And we're going to scale him down to the appropriate size. What the hell was that? Scale him to there. Then we're gonna fly him across. Whee. Put him on this quiet little island. Where did he go? What the heck? There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Now he's got a wave that is way too fast as well, so we're just going to go ahead and slow that up just like we did in the last time we had him loaded up in here. So let's start right here. Move the camera a bit. There we go. All right. All right. Let's quickly fix these animation keyframes so that my guy isn't tweaking out so hard. Dope sheets and zoom. Alright, let's just extend all of this. We're going to move it a few seconds in. And extend every bit of it. To be about twice as long. So that it looks like that. Okay. Right. Okay, let's see how it plays now. There we go. But there's something up with his starting animation, his hand. let's duplicate this keyframe, and we're going to put it at the beginning. So we're going to duplicate this, and we're going to put it right here, so that when he starts, he's actually in the ending animation pose. So we should have no issue with his arm. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's just insert a keyframe. This didn't happen last time. Don't understand why this is happening. Something is wrong with my character's arm. Alright guys, it's been a hella fun stream. I'm going to keep working on this my off time. Hope you guys enjoyed and had a lot of fun. I sure did. I'll catch you on the next one. Probably playing more RuneScape on the next one. Or it's going to be entirely Blender. Who knows? The mix doesn't work too well, but we'll see. I'll catch you guys later, and see ya.